So welcome to Transforming Abundance Blocks with me, Lara Waldman, the Abundance Activator, author of Money Manifestation Mastery. I'm going to be taking you through a series of abundance blocks that I have witnessed and observed and seen in my clients and also within myself, personally and professionally. I've been working for almost 20 years as a healer, spiritual coach, channel, and started specializing in working with entrepreneurs, conscious leaders, business owners, change makers, visionaries, those beautiful beings who really are here to make a beautiful, powerful impact in the world while also, feeling this great purpose to share, but also wanting to live different lives, to create a life of abundance, of true abundance. And I see you as the path makers, the way showers, building a newer, brighter future, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So I'm very, very grateful that you're here to do this deep diving work together today. So there are many, many abundance blocks. I'm going to highlight the most common ones that I come across, but there are many. And they all dance together as one. So first, let's talk about what are abundance blocks. What are abundance blocks? This is something that I lovingly call abundance blocks, but these are old systems, structures, patterns, programs, beliefs, emotions, mindset, conditioning that stop you or block you from creating a life of abundance, for living a life of abundance, from feeling fulfilled, on purpose, joyful, happy, energized, right? These are old energies that really suppress you, that sabotage you, that suffocate life within and without. We've been working with these old systems for a very, very long time. So they're not just from you in your life. These come from, the family that you were born into, that you were raised in, the culture that you were raised in, the society that you were raised in. Also, these patterns and programs, these abundance blocks come from your ancestors. They come from generation after generation, get passed down through the line. And also, if you believe in past lifetimes, you can be carrying patterns and programs from other lifetimes as well. That, from my point of view, it is time. It is simply time to reveal so that we can heal, so that we can start to transform these very outdated patterns that are not serving you and they're not serving life. And I see some of these patterns have been created as an abuse of power. And it is time to take our power back. And we start with inner transformation for outer change. We're going to do the inner transformation today, put a loving spotlight on yourself so you could set yourself free and also, set your ancestors free, as well as setting those future generations free as well as part of your legacy. So it's very, very important work that we're doing. It's deep work, and it's not about being perfect. It's not about getting it right. It's messy and painful work at times, but it's also incredibly, incredibly rewarding. And it is so worth, the heavy lifting of going in and transforming some of these old blocks. So what's really important is also to identify how these abundance blocks are showing up in your life. So I would say that there are certain symptoms that present when these abundance blocks are here. And every single human being will have them in one way or another. There's always more to uncover and discover. So these are some of the symptoms that show you there is an abundance block that needs our love and attention. So emotions such as stress, anxiety, overwhelm, fear, hiding, staying silent, not using your voice, pushing, forcing, going into hard work, struggles, sacrifice, getting agitated, angry, feeling stuck, frustrated, limited, or moving into burnout, exhaustion, and even depression. So these are some of the symptoms of the feelings that may present themselves when an abundance block is here. And again, we want to hold a very loving, safe space to identify what's going on. So we don't come from a place of judgment or trying to get rid of these blocks. We want to bring in a lot of compassion, kindness, and curiosity about what's going on, and understand that when these patterns, when these symptoms are showing up in your life, it's just showing you that there's something that is out of alignment and something that needs your love and attention. So we come from a place of love and care with transforming abundance blocks. So for me, the problem with these abundance blocks is that they keep you separate from who you truly are. And they keep you separate from your true purpose, from your heart-aligned power, the power to create powerful change in the world, your true prosperity, your true abundant nature. It's where you tap into your life force energy. And this helps you to be a very powerful creator and manifester in the world. So the abundance blocks really stop you or limit your true potential. So what I see with this work is we're on a great exploration, uncovering and discovering these abundance blocks so that you can liberate yourself and step into greater levels of freedom, of possibility, of potential, of feelings like joy, creativity, love, connection, support, adventure, play, discovery, while also creating really powerful, impactful change for the future, right? This is the thing that makes me most excited. How can you contribute to powerful change in the world? And we start within. We start within inner transformation for outer change. So in order for you to step in to your purpose, your power, your prosperity, we need to lovingly identify these abundance blocks and start to shift, change, and transform them. So it's a beautiful process. It's not a comfortable process, but one that when you can surrender to, creates so much more ease and flow and harmony in your body and in your business. So let's take a deep breath and welcome all of you here. So I am really excited to present to you our very first abundance block that we're going to explore together today. It's one that I've journeyed with a long time ago now, but that was very impactful in my life, and one that I see over and over again, working with beautiful hearts and souls. So are you ready for the great reveal of today's abundance block? So this is overgiving. So the first abundance block today is overgiving. I'm wondering if you can identify with that straight off the bat. So this is what I see. This is what I see. Kind, caring, loving people who really want to make a difference. You've got incredible gifts to share. You have tools to share. You have wisdom. You have medicine to share that's here to help humanity, that's here to help the planet, that's here to make a difference to the lives of others. And you so want to help people. You're helping people in a way that perhaps you needed help, and now you're inspired to help others. So it comes from the most gorgeous place. You see challenges, problems, stress and struggle that people are going through, and you want to really help and make a difference. So your intentions are beautiful, your intentions are good, but there is a problem. There is a problem. One thing that I've noticed and I've experienced firsthand is these beautiful hearts and souls are giving, 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 giving away, giving away, giving away. When I was in this stage as a healer, I was just wanting to help everyone, giving away my services for free often, or hardly charging anything because I just wanted to help. I wanted to help the world, save the world, make a difference, make an impact. So all this energy was going out. But what do you think the problem is here? All this energy is going out to help others, to give to others, to make change in other people's lives. What is the abundance block? These beautiful, loving, amazing beings who want to make such a great difference in the world are not receiving their own medicine. They're not taking the very thing they're giving and receiving. They're not receiving. So overgiving is when your energy is going out. It's going out. You're trying to give and help others, but you're not receiving back in. So what is the problem with that? What is the problem with that? Well, again, there are lots of symptoms that can show up from overgiving, from energy going out, but not going back in. One of them that I've noticed is problems with money. Problems with money. Broke or not enough money, struggling with money. It can lead to exhaustion, to burnout. It can lead to resentment. It can lead to feeling undervalued, not feeling acknowledged, sometimes feeling invisible, not having your voice heard. And within business, it really limits your impact, because if you're giving away without receiving back in, it's like people aren't seeing you, they're not acknowledging you, your gifts aren't being honored. It's a really, really fascinating thing, and that can be very hard to see. So this is what I see. We're giving out, giving out, giving out, but if you're not receiving back in, it creates a real barrier to receiving what you truly desire. So let's take a deep breath into that and let it sit. And remember, we're coming from a place of love, the observer witnessing, releasing any judgment or criticism. It's not about that. It's about identifying unconscious patterns and bringing them to the light. So I'm wondering if you can relate to this one at all. So let's take a deep breath. We are witnessing, we are paying attention to what is happening here. So I would like you to think about, to tune in and ask, let's identify, where are you, or where might you be overgiving? Where might you be overgiving? Where your energy is going out, 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 but it's not quite coming back in, in. So I'd like you to identify areas in your life, or maybe one area in your life where you might be doing this. And if you aren't, that's absolutely fine. For some of you, you may be. So let's just be curious and take a look. So I'd like you to have a think about that for a minute. Where might you be overgiving? So we're going to take that now and go a little bit deeper. We're going to go into the unconscious shadow. I call this part the shadow. It's the part of you that's in the unconscious. And these are the shadow aspects where the abundance blocks live. And we need to go deeper in to transform these blocks. So we need to look at, right? We need to look at what has created the pattern of overgiving, and why are you not receiving, right? Because this is key to creating a life of abundance, or being a powerful manifestor and creator, is receiving, right? So this is what we're going to start turning this around, but we need to dive a little bit deeper to identify what's going on. So when there is a receiving block, right, there's an aspect of the self, there's an aspect of yourself that is unmet, unacknowledged, unheld, unloved. It's in the shadows, in the darkness. That comes often, from pain, from wounding, from trauma, right? It often starts in those developmental stages, even, from conception within the womb into those very early years, those early developmental years, ages and stages. And that they can also be developed sort of 0 to 7, 7 to 14, and even in later years as well. But often a lot of these patterns start those very early developmental stages. And remember, these are family patterns. These are ancestral programming that you have been born into, you have been raised into, and we're all just doing our best. Okay, so we want to lovingly uncover and discover, right, these unloved, unheld, unmet aspects of the self. And your job is to learn how to receive into these parts of you. And one of the reasons why we don't want to do that is because we're scared of feeling pain, and we're scared of feeling into the depth of the darkness. So what we want to do is we want to go out and give our medicine, give our gifts out, help people feel good, help people feel better. This was me for many years. I want to give it out, want to give it out, want to give it out. We're not receiving back in, because if you have not been held, loved, seen, witnessed in parts of yourself, you don't know how. It is literally a block. It's like being blind to an aspect of the self. So partly what we're going to do now is we're going to start rewiring to receive into those unloved, unmet, unheld aspects of yourself. So we can start to rebalance this overgiving pattern. If you think about the breath, in order to exhale, we have to inhale, right? I love the breath because it's so simple and teaches us exactly how this works. In order to exhale, to give, you need to inhale, receive. And it's very important that that cycle of giving and receiving is in flow in order for you to have balance and in order for you to step into your creative power. So this is a key practice. Now, please know, some of these patterns and programs are very deep. They're very well run pathways. So it takes time. It takes time, so you need a lot of patience, love, and compassion. It's not about changing everything overnight. We're first going to put a loving spotlight, witness, and now we're going to go into an abundance activation. I'm going to guide you through a healing session, if you will, where you're going to receive now, learn how to receive, so we can start to rebalance this overgiving pattern. So I'd like you to get nice and comfortable. You can sit down for this. You can lie down if you wish as well, but you may drift off. I recommend sitting up if you can. So let's take a beautiful deep breath into your body and welcome all of you here now. This is super, super. You're gonna close your eyes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I'd like you to take a beautiful deep breath into your body. So you're receiving the inhale, and we're going to release and let go with the exhale. You're going to receive with the inhale and release and let go with the exhale. Receive with the inhale. Release and let go with the exhale. Thank you. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to invite you to receive all the energy, all of the gifts, all of your medicine that you have been sharing or giving to others. And now you're going to rewire to receive. You're going to breathe in and receive that which you have been giving away. So all that love, all that care, all that energy, all of that support, all of those gifts, we are going to receive in now. We're going to do this with the breath. We're going to rewire. It is so important that you receive your own medicine. That very thing you're wanting to give away, you make sure that you are receiving, that you are embodying, that you are integrating, that you are digesting. And this is essential for you to create the life and the lifestyle that you truly desire, and also the business that you truly desire, so you can really activate the next level of your purpose, power, and prosperity. Your mind may not understand how this works, so we're going to go into the body, go in through the heart, because your body and heart know how to do this. So all of those gifts, all of that medicine, all of that love and support. Now, I'm going to breathe that into your body. You can imagine it coming through the crown of your head and breathing it down through the body, down through the energy centers, welcoming into every single cell in your body. Let's welcome in your own medicine, your own gifts. So you are fully receiving now, breathing to receive, welcoming into your body now. And everything, anything that is stopping you or blocking you from receiving, we're going to lovingly release and let go now. So we're breathing in those great gifts of yours and to the aspects of yourself that need to be loved, that need to be held, that need to be honored and acknowledged, that at some point perhaps were abandoned or rejected or criticized. We're breathing love and light, healing medicine into your body, into these aspects. And they're often held, the root of these abundance blocks are often around the sacral area and the base area. So the base chakra, sacral chakra, the perineum, the pelvis. So I want to make sure that you're breathing your great gifts down through the body and breathing it deep down into the foundations of your body. You're breathing in, thank you, opening up to receive. Everything and anything that's stopping you or blocking you from receiving these great gifts, your great medicine, we release and let that go now and breathe to receive. Allow this beautiful energy to sink even deeper into your body. You're allowing yourself to receive. I am worthy. I am deserving. It is time to receive. Breathing in, taking that into your body. Breathing in, taking that into your body. And I want you to breathe it down into your legs, into your feet, so it's fully embodied. Beautiful, gorgeous, integrating through every level of your body, every level of your being. Thank you. And so it is. Welcoming it in. And ideally, we're moving to the place where you are receiving. So your cup is full. You are full. Your needs are met. And when you give from that overflow. This is what we're working towards. You want to give from a full cup, right? Giving from a place of wholeness, from a place of completeness, feeling complete and whole, a place of abundance. So we're not giving from lack or scarcity, right? So let's breathe in to receive. And so when you give, it's this beautiful unconditional giving, this unconditional giving that is still here to support and help others. But you're not separate from that anymore. You're making sure that you are part of that. There's no more separation between yourself and others. This is, we're bringing yourself back into wholeness again, back into connection again. So let's take one more deep breath. Beautiful. Releasing, letting go of anything that's stopping or blocking you with the exhale. Opening to receive. Integrating. We're going to get this flow of giving and receiving happening beautifully through your body, through your business, through your bank account. Breathing to receive. Rewiring to receive. So you can give more wholeheartedly. Giving from wholeness. Thank you. So when you're ready, I'd like to invite you to come around slowly in your own time when you're ready. Knowing that this is a process, this is a journey. This takes time to shift and change. So we're not in a rush, not going to force change. We're starting witnessing, observing, gently transforming these patterns and programs one breath at a time. So I'd like you to journal on or reflect on where you have been overgiving. What areas of your life have you been giving but not receiving? So take a moment to look at and identify where that is happening in your life. Again, not from a place of judgment or criticism, from a place of awareness, witnessing, from a place of deep self-love and self-care. Let's witness the pattern so we can start to shift and change them. Staying in a place of curiosity and kindness. And when you can identify where this may be happening, you can ask, what's a little baby step? What's the next best baby step that you can take to begin to turn this around? So this is your aligned action today from me, to journal and reflect on where you may be overgiving and to tune in to your next best aligned action. What baby step can you take to start to turn this overgiving pattern around? How can you support yourself in receiving more? In receiving more. Beautiful. So I'd like you to take some time now to reflect on these questions. And we're on a beautiful journey together over these next weeks, exploring different abundance blocks. So there's no rush. I so look forward to connecting with you for our next abundance block reveal. And we'll be taking the next step to dive even deeper together with safety and support to lovingly transform these abundance blocks to help you receive the life, the business that you truly desire.